Hold up now, wait. Tell me who they came to see. D-Money and Enforcer, getting on a victory. Talking NBA, NFL, and NCO. You know they on the grind, ain't no other way. This a self-made podcast, all they do is talk trash. You know that they top class. You know who the kings are. You know who the kings are. Don't you be no retard. If you want the best, then you should know where to start. Self-made podcast, all they do is talk trash. You know that they top class. You know who the kings are. Don't you be no retard. If you want the best, then you should know where to start. Self-made podcast, all they do is talk trash. You know that they top class. You know who the kings are. Don't you be no retard. If you want the best, then you should know where to start. Yeah, you know who the kings are.
Yes. You know who the kings are. We are here. Episode 74. D-Money, what's going on, brother?
That's gonna get us in trouble.
What? Why do you say that?
Talking about don't be no retard. That song gonna get us in trouble.
Listen, we are
with the politically correct people.
We old heads, so listen, we was not sensitive about that word back then. So I'm sorry. But yeah, it's episode 74.
Come on. Already?
Huh? What?
Trent Williams and the 49ers are having another contract dispute.
Okay, breaking news on that one.
Like, come on, man. And the Vikings are shopping Hargrave. Hargrave, he's going to be on a new team every year because he's done.
Well, how old is he?
I don't even know. Either way, he's washed up.
Oh, well, we're going to talk about all the things that need to be talked about. Let's get into it, bro. We got basketball. You are watching us right now on Twitter /X, TikTok. How y'all doing? Facebook, YouTube, and did I miss anything? Nope, I didn't miss anything. Oh, Twitch. Sorry, Twitch. Why this shit took my background off? Y'all some haters, man. Y'all some virtual haters. I'm gonna fix that. God damn it. Put my shit back. Anyway. Let's get to the basketball portion. Of course, I always start with basketball. East. East looking a little different. No, it looks the same. Right?
Yeah, it's looking the same. Well, right out after the break, the Knicks was number 2, now they number 3.
Oh, well, we definitely got a question to ask on that one. So let me
They'll be back, but still.
Oh, there's a question about the Knicks you gotta ask. Why they can't beat the Pistons?
They too soft.
The Knicks?
That's the number one answer. They too soft. They lost to the Pistons backups. The 2 centers was out, and they lost to the 3rd and 4th string backups. And it's not all of the Knicks. They too soft. This dude Cunningham was busting OG ass. But Brunson's too short. McBride is not McBride. Bridges is too small. Karl Anthony Towns is too soft. This dude was just doing what the fuck he wanted to do. He had 20 at halftime. It was one point where he drove from the 3-point line and Karl Anthony Towns moved to the side so he could get a dunk. He didn't want to take a charge. He didn't want to block this shit. He just moved to the side so he could get an easy dunk.
Is that why Bronson was yelling at him?
Brunson's yelling at him because he keep having point guards on him or small forwards on him and he won't post them up.
Oh, okay.
What are you doing? Post up, big dummy.
That's like my fucking cousin shooting.
Yeah, bro, that's like you playing with your kids and you acting like you can't post them, like you scared to go in the post. Come on, bro, get your dumb ass down there and body somebody, man.
It makes sense why Shaq would after him.
Yeah, Shaq told me too soft too. And
Yeah,
Shaq told him he's too soft. They did a little interview with him after a game. He said, "Yo, man, you be playing too soft. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. I ain't gonna lie to you."
I mean that's that. I mean you should have somebody like Shaq instead of yes men all the time. Someone that tell you like, yo, you're not playing your true game. You're not playing your true game. You
He
you got
wants to be a shooter. See, the only difference between him and Randall doesn't rebound well.
mm,
Like Carl Anthony Towns is number 2 in the NBA in rebounds per game, or
right.
well, for the season and per game. He's number 2 in the NBA, so he's doing something at least. But you seven, what is he 7'1"? You should be grabbing every rebound.
Yeah. I mean, you the big man. You the big you
Yo,
you the you
bro,
the
he's
power.
super soft. This is the main reason I would have been happy about them trading Giannis for him. I just didn't want to give up OG or Bridges or any of the other big pieces. But him for Giannis, I'd have took that in a heartbeat because I know Giannis gonna play D. He ain't gonna be pussy in the middle, and he
Mm,
gonna get busy. This dude, like you gotta. The other night he just wasn't doing nothing on the scoring in the first half. He came on the second half and got aggressive and start. He scored like the first 10 points in the second half. He was doing everything,
I'm
and then
probably got his
just.
ass.
But this was only in the third quarter. He fizzled out after that.
Is he getting tired? Is he exhausted?
I
what is
don't.
his
He's
problem?
getting softer during the game. He starts the game soft and gets softer.
He get marshmallow.
Yeah, like he start off as a regular marshmallow. Now you a melted marshmallow. You a s'mores.
Oh,
Like, come
it's.
on.
I hate to say it's like every year for the past 3 years, it's a kryptonite with the Knicks. Like,
But no, but listen to this though. I'm not concerned. I'm just talking regular season. Because remember, last year the Knicks got swept by Boston and then sent Boston home.
mm,
Like they made it further than every team that beat them during the regular season last year. So I'm not overly concerned. And then you got new pieces that you gotta get intertwined. I'm gonna keep it funky. That kid Sohan that they got from the Spurs, they put him on Cunningham and he punched Cunningham.
in mid sentence. Um, let me go back here. Let me go back here.
Yeah,
Let me go back here. Somebody called you.
they put him on Cunningham and he punched Cunningham shit to the third row to end the third quarter. So I like him. He's long, he's athletic. I just don't know what he is as a scorer. I never really paid attention to him until we got him. Then I started doing a little research on him. He's a top 10 pick, so I'm hoping they give him a little more burn when it comes to having somebody like Cunningham on the floor. But Cunningham is just a hard motherfucker to play D on, bro. He's big. He's a huge guard. Like he's in a small forward slash power forward body playing point guard.
He's playing like a man on a mission. Because was it the
Yeah,
Knicks
he
that knocked
wanted.
him out
He
the
said he
playoffs?
he said he deserved to be MVP.
Ooh,
He
ooh. I
talking
mean,
big talk because SGA probably gonna miss it because he's not gonna have enough games, and so is Joker.
mhm.
So we definitely gonna have a new MVP this year. Shit, I don't see why Brunson ain't in there. I hear they said his name a couple times.
I mean, he's definitely the most valuable player on the Knicks. So,
I mean, think he's doing numbers, but
right.
shit, right now I can't even hold you. Jalen Brown is too. Think Jalen Brown is either number 2 or number 3 in scoring this year.
Hey,
Like
wait, wait a minute.
Since Tatum been out, he stepped up.
He had no choice. Like, dude,
Yeah,
like
but he told them he was a number 1 with Tatum there, and they act like they ain't believe him.
yeah,
Now he's showing them he's a number 1.
yeah. Another team from the East we gotta talk about.
The
is
Cavs,
yes. The Cavs resurgence. Does Harden make
they
them a true
finally
contender?
lost the game. They finally since Harden been there, they finally lost the game. Um, I don't know if it's the schedule or if they're actually that good. Cause on that little streak that they had, I'm not sure who they played. You
That
know,
was,
it fills some of the top teams with some of the bottom feeders.
I mean, they would last year around this time they was one of the hottest teams.
Shit, last year around this time I think they had the best record in the NBA
Was they the number one seed?
behind OKC.
Okay. I mean, in
I
the East.
remember OKC was breaking records last year.
I know. I mean, in the East, it was they number one seed or
Um,
number two?
I think they was they number one or two? I think they was number two. Who was number
Well,
one last year?
wasn't it Boston?
It might have been Boston.
Yeah. So
But I know the Knicks was like either three or four. I know the
yeah,
top three teams last year was Boston, the Cavs, and the Knicks.
yeah, I think the Pacers knocked one of them out, and the Knicks knocked Boston out, and that's why we had that weird ass Eastern Conference Finals throwback. But this one, do you see him with Mitchell? Do you see
And
them?
Mitchell and Garland is a great. I didn't know how it was gonna work because Mitchell needs the ball in his hand and Harden needs the ball in his hand. So I didn't know how it was gonna work, but it seems like they feeding off each other.
I mean, Harden is a to me, well, not to me, but actually, I mean, he is a true point guard. Like,
Yeah, but Harden, the only knock you have on Harden is you can't trust him.
mhm.
Well, for one, him and Mitchell don't play defense, but you can't trust him.
He
Is
runs
the
out of gas in
problem. You
playoffs.
can't trust him in the playoffs, and you can't trust him in free agency. So it's kind of hard for you to go all in and believe in Harden and believe he can pull it off. You know.
Mhm. Oh well, well,
Right
we
now
can
they
cook.
look good, and I think matter of fact, the Knicks was number three, right?
Yeah, yeah,
All right,
yeah. The cast is number
the
four.
Knicks is number three. Well, the Cavs was number three a couple days ago. So they definitely not they definitely playing they because remember the Cavs was in like the sixth spot at one point for a
Yeah,
while.
yeah.
And
No, they was
they
in
done
playing
jumped the Sixers, they jumped Toronto, they even jumped the Knicks, but the Knicks won the last two.
they
So
was in playing
The
before
Knicks moved back. Yeah, they wasn't
before
even
yeah before Harden got there. They was in playing. Then they worked
yeah,
this
so
up
I
into
think so now it's looking like if Orlando can't get their shit together and the Heat can't stay healthy, it's looking like this is gonna be the six.
ooh,
Because Orlando can't stay healthy. Wagner is hurt again. Whatchamacallit, the other guy is hurt too, the other star. So right now, Bain is pretty much carrying the load.
wow. Oh, I'm looking at the East right now. The playing looks that might stick to like
Once Giannis come back, the Bucks will move up because that kid Cam Thomas is balling for them, and he's coming off the bench. I wanted the Knicks to pick him up off the bench, but he's a knucklehead according to other sources, and he's not great on D, but we got enough defense. We need scoring off the bench. You
mm,
bring him in, he's dropping 30 off the bench some nights.
ah,
You know what I mean? But right now, the bench looks good for the Knicks. You got Shamit. Shamit's been on fire from three. The that fucking Alvarado pickup. He had 5 steals again the other night. Like that's I think like he's a defensive specialist. You didn't bring him in to get you 30 buckets a night. You brought him in to play defense
mm,
and get a bunch of steals. He had 5 steals again the other night. But that's what you brought him in for.
right. So add that defense to the scoring. That's a good
Yeah.
combination.
You got if McBride ever gets healthy, you'll have him coming off the bench to add some scoring. You got Robinson playing D off the bench, so it's going to be great to like that top four for the East is going to be a dogfight in the playoffs.
Man, the East.
It's going to be a dogfight in the playoffs.
Well, let's go to the West then. Jeez, I don't see no
The
change
the West
in
ain't changing.
it's
The
not
top
changing.
six are the top six, and now the Suns might fall back a little because they lost Dylan Brooks for 4 to 6 weeks with a broken hand.
Ooh,
The Golden State, you don't know what lineup you're gonna get out of them. Shit, they beat Denver with all them damn backups the other day. So you know that was a Vegas game.
Oh man, really?
Yeah, that was disgusting. And then the bottom of the West, none of them are good, and none of them you're not even worried about none of them getting even into the play-in. Like the Mavs possibly could if they had Flag and they had everybody healthy, they could possibly get into the play-in. But I don't know.
I'm trying to look at the bottom of the West. I don't think you might as well just
They
forget
hyping
about
this
this.
shit. Now they talking about the Niners could release Trent Williams if they can't get a deal done. I mean, I don't care either way. I love Trent. He should die a 49er. But if the money if we can't if you price yourself out of contention for us, we can't do nothing about it.
Gee, would that hurt the line? You know,
It'll destroy the line because
we're
right
definitely
now
gonna talk
we're
about it.
good on we're good at left tackle, we're good at right tackle,
Who's
we're
that?
good at right guard. We need a center and a left guard.
Got emo on the live and TikTok. What's going on? Um,
And he's 39. Like, bro, chill.
how the NBA can stop tanking, bro? These are some options, but I know you probably got some better ones. They said flat the lottery odds, draft wheel system, play in for the draft picks, report wins. Like, you should already do that part. Anyway.
Well, it's a lot being thrown out there right now. They talking about if you were in the lottery last year, you're not eligible for the lottery next year. They talking about if you picked in the top four last year, you can't pick in the top four again for like the next 2 years. They are throwing around so many different options. They're gonna start penalizing teams for tanking.
Mm-hmm.
They even talking about taking away picks for tanking.
I mean, is that what they're
It'll
gonna
be a better product on the floor.
do? Yeah.
Oh, they also talking about if you're a contender, you're not allowed to have a lottery pick. Like they are throwing around every
So wait. So if you're a contender and let's put the obvious. OKC, who's pretty much the defending champions, traded and got a lot of picks. Got a lot of picks. You telling me they can't use them? Is that what you're saying? Oh, so he need to tell people he is busy between the hours of 4 and 6. But yeah, it seemed like this is going around. It started with NFL, and now it's going with the NBA about tanking. Um,
I don't get the big deal. The only problem I have with the situation is if I pay my hard earned money to come out and see LeBron play, I don't want to hear no load management bullshit because look at
yeah,
the price. Look at the prices of these tickets. You
right.
know what I mean? It's like right now you can't get a Knicks ticket for under $400 in the nosebleeds. I'm not spending that kind of money, and if I go, I'm taking my son with me, so that's almost $1,000 for two tickets, including parking and food and everything.
For
Just so,
regular season.
yeah, trash teats too. They
Oh,
done upped everything since we got good.
oh,
They
damn.
done upped everything, bro. So I'm not paying $1,000 for a motherfucker to talk about his toe hurt. He's chilling tonight. Like, nah,
No,
get the fuck in there and play before I come down there and snuff you off the bench. Like, this shit ain't free. We hardworking people out here.
bro. If I even hear that, well, if I come in there to see you and you talking about, oh, I'm not playing, I'm waiting for you in the parking lot, bro. It's like
But I
as soon as
think
your
I
bus
think
roll in, I'm waiting for you.
I think the NBA is gonna do a lot of changes next season in this off season for these for the lottery picks
They need to.
to deter teams from tanking.
They need to.
But
Like,
what do you do if you're just a bad team and you have like look how many players is out for the season? Like it's crazy. All the teams that's at the bottom, they best player Anthony Davis out for the season. The other kid,
uh,
Young, out for the season. Kyrie Williams out. Kyrie out for the season. The kids from Utah, Jerk out for the season. Like there's so many players that's out for the season for bad teams. I was watching the Kings play the other night. I didn't know who half these players was. Like half the team was out. You
It's
know,
getting ugly, bro. It's really getting ugly.
it's
Like, dude,
disgusting, but I'm not gonna lie, this particular draft is the draft to tank because they have so many players that look like they're gonna be stars when they get to the NBA and probably the top 10 to 15 picks that I'd have tanked this season.
so it's a gift and a curse with tanking. Like, you tank for the top spots to get these guys out of college, but the next year you can't. To me, like honestly, you tank 1 year, you should not be able to tank 2 years in a row. Like,
I
come on,
think
bro.
they're about to implement that.
Yeah, like honestly, all right, you tank this year, all right, cool. You better at least show some effort or improvement, or at least act like you know how to hide it. Like, come on, like, you're tanking, but make it at least a fight. Like, make it like it's a real, like you really trying to win. I don't like it either way because I'm very competitive. I'm a sore loser. I'm I'm a sore loser. You show me a happy loser, I'll show you a loser. I'm not doing this shit. So um, I'm glad the NBA doing it. The NFL already did it. In the NBA, I don't think I ever saw baseball try to tank, but I could be wrong. Next thing on the
I
docket.
don't think
Is the NBA getting back to being tough again, brother? A lot of
I'm not
fights.
gonna lie, it's starting to feel like it because these dudes is putting hands on dudes, and it ain't just some got in their face like they trying to throw hands and steal on them and slam them in the crowd and all that. So I
Oh, what was it the week before the All-Star game? It was like 3 fights in one night. Three
yeah
fights. I know one of them was
yeah
Charlotte.
that
I know one
that's
of them was Charlotte.
and you know what's crazy? That's when the Knicks were great.
Oh, they're
I mean,
fighting everybody.
we wasn't winning rings every year, but we was in the conversation every year
Yeah.
because we had knuckleheads. We had fight Larry Johnson, Xavier McDaniels, Patrick Ewing, even our point guards, Greg Anthony stealing on Kobe with a 2-piece.
No,
Like,
no, 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 no. Chris Childs. I'm not gonna forget
oh,
the
yep,
two piece. I'm
against
not
the
gonna
Suns.
forget the two piece. God rest his soul, clearly I understand, but you got that two piece. You got that two piece from Chris Child. You name some names. You got to name Anthony Mason. You got to name
We
Charles
had
Smith,
yo, bro,
Oakley,
everybody from if you couldn't fight, you couldn't be a starter.
and
That's when we was controlling. We could, man, please
you remember
defense.
you remember it was serious when playoffs came around. All the Knicks, with the exception of John Starks and Patrick Ewing, cut their hair bald. It was
Yeah,
jailhouse. It was jailhouse
ready to
rules.
go.
So you had that. You had Chuck Daly, who brought that infamy of the bad boy Pistons to the Nets. And, oh man, I never forget that series. Nets against the Knicks first round. Derek Coleman and Oakley. Yo, it's not saying. Listen, not saying that we need to go back to the days where it was fighting every damn thing to the point they had tape delays and all that other shit. Not saying that,
Hey, baby.
but dog, this soft shit, flopping and all that shit.
Exactly. You
Stop it.
couldn't do
Stop
none
it.
of that back then. You wasn't
No.
flopping. You was dropping for a reason.
Yeah, you was flying for a reason. You try to
Yeah.
dunk on me. You're not dunking on me, bro. You're not dunking on
You
me.
better be tough to come through that hole.
Exactly.
Carl
Power forward.
Anthony Towns would die if he had to play in the NBA back then. I don't think he'd be in the league.
He'd be crying.
They would have
He'd be crying.
folded his soft ass.
He'd be
I don't
crying.
think I love LeBron to death, but he couldn't play with them.
I,
He has the body size, but all
yeah,
that flopping and crying shit he do, he would have never made it back
yeah,
then because the refs wasn't calling that shit.
yeah.
You
But you
had
know
to
what?
man up and get it how you live.
I might have to know what because I remember Isaiah said this. Zeke said this about Michael. He said they changed the rules for Michael. But I like, nah. They changed rules because of y'all. Y'all did that to Michael. Michael went to the weight room. Michael was,
They was beating Michael up. They was beating Michael up early on.
yeah, and then he went to the weight room.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
he knew what he was doing. He knew how to get his revenge.
yeah. So
I ain't gonna keep letting y'all do this shit. I got
eh,
something for you.
they also did that shit with lately. They said is they bringing back rules like Jordan rules for Wemby because Wemby been getting fucked up.
Yo, bro, I watched the other night. They was just running into his back,
Right,
all
like
kinds of shit.
dude straight up did a wrestling move. He gave him a forearm right in the lower back. I'm like, yo, you better start swinging, though.
They
I mean,
doing him bad.
honestly, like who I could say that learned a lesson. Like, okay, I think that motherfucker could play in the '80s and '90s. Jokelet.
I think
Dude
what
pushed
Wimby,
Joker ran his ass down and not Giannis too. I remember Giannis like 1 year he ran all the way to get his ass. Like,
I think what Wimby got. I think what Wimby needs is an enforcer on his team. He needs
mhm.
somebody on his team when they see somebody do some shit to them, they gonna set that hard pick the next play.
Dude,
Drop
my man from
their ass.
Detroit.
He need an Isaiah Stewart
Yep,
from the
my man from
Pistons
Detroit.
on his team. Just a knucklehead that can't wait for some action. He
You heard what
coming
he
off the bench. Fuck that 7 games. You tried to hurt my man. I got something for you. What's up? Throw your hands.
you heard what he said. You know why Detroit fucking draft me? Like this is why they draft me. You need I think every
You
team
need
should
that
have an enforcer.
toughness. You need that tough player
Yeah,
on your team. The Knicks don't have that.
if they did.
Matter of fact, the tough player for the Knicks, I'd say, would probably be Robinson. Robinson get busy with anybody, and you're not backing him down. You're not sucker. You're not gonna do none of that sucker shit in the paint with
Hmm.
Robinson in there. He gonna punch your shot. All of that. He just can't score.
I don't think he wants to. I think he wants to be that. Listen, you
Rebounds
gonna
and
come in
punching
here?
shots is he knows his role. His
Yeah,
role ain't to come in there and drop 20. His role is to come in there and guard that paint. That's his job. And then he can extend to the 3 point line on the point guard because his defense is that good.
nice, nice. Well, I think we got one more for the NBA. The question of questions: Melo versus KD.
I
Oh,
don't care what nobody's saying. Nigga. I'm taking Melo.
oh. I
Who's winning head to head when it comes to scoring titles? I think Melo got more than him.
mm, let me check that. Let me check that out. Hold on.
I'm checking
Now
right now.
now for me, I'm definitely taking Melo because honestly, and you, Katie, I like you, I love you, but you kind of proved my point. What I'm about to say. If I erase the two championships you got with Golden State, Melo
Oh
actually has.
wow, KD is 4-1.
But who got better numbers?
Scoring titles.
Who got better
He's
numbers?
4-1. But Melo grab rebounds. He do different shit. KD don't do nothing.
KD just shoots.
He scores. That's
That's all. He's
his
a
life.
shooter.
That's his job.
He's a sharpshooter. Melo was rebounding, defense. I'm
They
talking about
both
Melo
been to
from.
they
I'm talking
both
about
been to
Melo.
the playoffs 13 times, but Melo's never been on a super team.
Never been to the finals either.
Yeah.
Melo, if I count Melo from fuck,
Durant,
I count Melo from
yeah,
Syracuse. From Syracuse,
Durant got an MVP. He got 2 Finals MVPs.
mhm,
He got 6 All NBA first teams. Melo doesn't have any.
and Melo's in the Hall of
Um,
Fame.
yeah, I mean, if you're going stat for stat, KD is winning, but I'm still
Career wise,
taking Melo.
yeah, career wise, you go say KD.
I'm still
But
taking Melo
my eyesight, bro. Like, dude, if LeBron was not there, Melo would have had Rookie of the Year.
all day.
And shit, I think I'm gonna say the first year with the Knicks, Melo could have got MVP.
He went crazy.
So it's I don't know why he didn't get certain awards because he could have got rookie of the year. He could have got
But
MVP multiple times.
I don't jack KD though. And this is the reason I'm taking Melo hands down over KD. Melo's never had a super team. Every team KD's been on was a super team. Think about it. OKC, KD Harden, and KD Harden. What's their
Westbrook.
big name? What's their big man name?
I, for-
Um,
I
they
was gonna
big
say,
man was balling, and you had Harden, you had Westbrook, you had KD, and you had the big man balling.
and
So you had a
went to
super.
the finals. Yeah,
So you had a super team right there. You leave them, go to Golden State. You got Steph, you got Clay, you got Draymond, another super team. You leave them, go to Brooklyn. You got Kyrie, you got Harden, you got all these players on. Like every team he goes to, you go to the Spurs. Now you got Dylan Brooks. I mean, not Dylan Brooks. You got
we got to go to the Rockets. Go to
Booker.
the
You
Rockets.
got Booker, and like everywhere he goes, he has superstars with him. Melo had fucking Jim. What's Jeremy Lin? Like what the fuck? Come
We didn't even
on,
know who
he
Jeremy Lin
has
was.
he had Stoudemire with one leg. Like this should be crazy when you really compare the teams that they've been on and what they were able to accomplish. It was easier for KD. It's easier for you to get all pros when you're not facing a double team every night, all night, because you're the only scorer on the team.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I can't respect what KD's done in his career because of who he's done it with. Melo's done it with. I mean, he had AI when he first started, but he was a rookie.
Was he?
Yeah,
No,
he was a
no,
rookie.
AI was not there yet.
Well, I'm talking about when AI came. He was
Oh yeah,
still
yeah,
young.
but AI was not. No
But
disrespect to
when
no,
when when Melo was on the Knicks, it was Melo.
yeah,
He
yeah.
ain't had no super team. He ain't had no squad around him.
Mm.
None of that shit. So you winning all these awards off of the people you got around you because your job was easy. All you
And
had to
that
do
and
was score.
bro, and that's what I'm saying. Like he could have won MVP because one, we didn't know how good J.R. Smith truly was because he was always, like I always say, a once a month type player or give you a spectacular dunk here and there. You didn't know how good Shrimp was because Shrimp you come off the bench. He bugged out now, but Jerry insanity that happened that year. That's because Melo got hurt. You know, he missed a couple of games. That we just talking about Knicks here. Like Denver Melo. He almost took the Nuggets to the finals single handedly.
Yep.
So it comes to the point that, bro, I'm going with my eyes than the career. Career is gonna be KD all the way. Career with my eyes, something I used to watch
Fuck him
heavily
and his
basketball.
career.
Mellow, bro. I'm sorry.
The Knicks, fuck KD. The Knicks was down 18 in the fourth quarter, came back and beat your bitch ass the other day. Fuck you, Nick.
Oh man. Oh man. Hatred.
Smoked
Hatred.
you, smoked your bitch ass.
Oh, let's go to our first love, football, because we got a lot to talk about.
Let's
First
get
thing
to
first, we
it.
go get this tragedy out the way. What's it?
Yeah, it's a
Rondell
lot of
Moore
shit.
took his own life. Passed away
25. I got a
Saturday.
25-year-old son. Like, come on, bro. Why you doing this to the world, man?
And it's a footage. It's footage from JJ Watt. He put on his Twitter where you could. I don't want to speak negative on it, but you could tell that he put too much pressure on himself, and where he had a bad practice. JJ came and talked to him, and he said, "Here, what's going on?" He said, "I dropped that ball. I dropped that ball." He said, "Well." JJ was like, I'd rather you drop it here where you got enough time to make the play on Sunday. That's why we do practice. He was trying to talk to him, but I don't know, was it all the cuts? Because I think he got cut by the Cardinals, got cut by the
It,
Vikings.
it might not even have nothing to do with football, bro. In real
Mental,
life,
mental health,
it's
bro.
a lot
Mental
of
health.
things going on mentally for people, and we like I suffer from PTSD because I was shot in the military. People won't, they don't understand because you don't put your business out there. You don't tell everybody, yo, I'm going through this, I'm going
Mhm.
through that. You know what I mean? These shows I've done totally depressed and nobody would even know watching the show. Like, you just fight through life and you hope the people around you can hold you down or at least recognize the signs, because you don't you don't you don't wear it on your sleeve a lot of the time. So a lot of people around you don't even know that you hurting unless they're close to you and they can recognize it.
Mhm.
So I feel bad for a lot of these people. And then with the NFL, like, you're expected, a lot is expected of you from these teams and from these dumbass fans like us who just want to cuss these players out when they fucking up and all that. Like, we don't look at them like people. Man, fuck you. You on my team. You better go out there and help my team win. We ain't
Yeah,
thinking about you as a person. We thinking about you as a player. Get your ass out there
which
and
is
catch that ball.
fucked up. Like, honestly, like me and you could talk with accountability because that's what kind of fans we are. Like, yo, you play for our
Yeah.
team, we need to win, blah blah blah. But at the end of the day, we also was in that kind of, not where he was in the level where he was at, but we
Yeah.
know what he going through with the practices and maybe something that's going on in his family. Like,
That
hey, I'm
should
the
be
breadwinner of
tough.
the family. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, and I like you said, it could be not even football related. It could have been something
He
going
done
on
made
that he's
it.
not
He
talking.
done made it to the NFL. He done signed a deal. Now his mama got a need. She need knee surgery. His aunt need braces. His cousin just got
Man,
locked up. He got to bail his cousin out. His father want a new car. Like, this nigga broke and don't even know where the money went. Now his house about to get. He got to file bankruptcy on his crib and, like,
it's
bro, it be so much going on that we don't see or we don't know anything about, and people just be going through it. And then things like this end up happening. I just pray that more people end up getting help or
yes,
seeking the help that they need, because there's
yeah,
so much help out there these days for these people to help them get through these things. Like, but a lot of people don't have the family around them. They don't have that support system too. Like,
hmm
he probably just got a bunch of yes men around him or people with their hand out. Like,
bro,
he don't have nobody that's looking out for his best interest.
bro. I was just about to. I don't know. I forgot the show. It was with It was on HBO. Uh, with the Rock, Dwayne Johnson. He was supposed to be like a agent for the football player,
But that is one of my favorite shows
bro.
ever.
And it's an
I
episode.
mean, ever.
It's an episode that what you just said, like the family was taken advantage of. I need this, I need that. His friends, he had like 10 of his friends always, doing this, doing that, and he spent the money. And all of a sudden he look at his check, the agent's like, yo, I told you, this and that, get an accountant, blah blah. He
Yeah,
cannot
ball.
take
That
care of all
show
these
is
people.
called Ballers. That
Yeah,
is
that's what it was. Ballers,
I'm
ballers.
so mad that show. And then it was crazy because in that show they predicted the whole Vegas team and all that before the Vegas team happened.
Hey. Hey,
Like,
hey.
that show is crazy. Like, they really did everything that really happened in that last season happened in real life. It was
All
crazy.
right.
That was one of my favorite shows. But yeah, depression is real, and it's not just football players. It's all
No,
over the place.
no, bro, it's in my household
But
right
I
now.
hate I hate seeing these young guys go through this shit alone, or even if they did have help and still felt like they couldn't couldn't take it anymore. Like,
And bro,
just if you listening to this show, don't give up. That's all I can ask you. That's
you
all I
you're
ask from you. Don't give up.
you're talking to two people that was in the military that probably saw this a lot in the military. Um, it's life. Like I said, it's in my household right now. 3 years ago, I was fighting for my life in here. My wife's fighting for it. We went to therapy. We're still in it, right? Talk to somebody. Talk to somebody you trust. Talk to a profession, whatever. Just don't go through it alone. Just don't
Don't
go
give
through it
up.
alone. Don't do it. Don't do it. But rest in peace to you, man. Our condolences to your family, and it's sad to hear that. Uh, But let's
One
get to
2,000.
that's whew. Smart move. Smart move,
Smart move.
Cowboys.
He had a really good season for them last year.
Yes. You learn your I don't know why. Jerry Jones always like you gotta learn your lesson. You let Rico go, and he bust y'all ass. So you like, we're not letting you go. You had a good season with us. Smart move. I don't know. I forgot the contract itself, but I think it's a year or two.
It ain't much.
What, 2 years?
Yeah, it ain't gonna be a lot
Yeah.
for him. But when he came out of college, he was really good for the Broncos. I think he had an injury or something, and
Mm-hmm.
that derailed him with the Broncos. But he was a really good running back for the Broncos his rookie season,
I mean, no, the
and he was
Cowboys.
killing it in college. Because remember, it was him. It was him and somebody else that came out of college, and they was killing it for. I think it was North Carolina. Like they was a dual threat running
Mhm.
back combo in college, and they got busy.
I'm
I'm,
trying to.
I'm
I'm gonna say this, bro. You, as much as we don't like the Cowboys still got that formula of getting big linemen and open those holes for running back. Like, I mean, they're doing pass hack because of that, but they go back to this philosophy where they was damn they win division titles and at
They
least.
gotta be past happy you paying them 60 million a year.
Oh
That's the
yeah, like
that's the downside to paying somebody 60 million. You want them to
oh,
do everything and carry the team.
oh yeah. But you got. I mean, you're great. Your season was great last year. Well, it was better than what expected because you had a chip on your shoulder. They gave you extension. Now you gotta either do this, repeat that performance, or do a little better. Which you might, they might get less touches because we don't know what the situation with Pickens. Oh,
They gonna franchise tag him and piss him off.
I like that you said that word franchise tag because we also got a franchise tag from the Falcons. I did not see this coming.
Why do these teams
Go ahead.
why do they keep players they don't want for an extra year on a franchise tag? Granted, the tag, I guess, gives them a discount compared to what the market is for the top player at that position. Because
Mm,
the tag is basically the top five players at that position averaged out. And that's how they come up with with the amount. But why do they do this to players? Like right now, the Jets are talking about they might franchise tag Brees Hall. You had a chance to pick up his 5th year option and chose not to. Why are you tagging him? Why
ugh.
do you want to keep players that you don't want? Let them be free agents and go to a team that they want to go to and be happy with life. He had a good year. Maybe
I was about to
maybe they
say.
want to see maybe they want to see if he's going to have another good year before they pay him. Or maybe they just jerking him around and they're going to let him have another good year with no security behind him because he's on this franchise tag.
Mm. I was just
It's
about to say like this past season was his best year as a pro.
It was his only great season besides his rookie season before he got hurt. He had an amazing rookie season, then he got hurt. And this was his best season by far.
Right.
So in his case, I can understand the franchise tag because you only had one good year. Let me see it again.
Mm-hmm.
I would almost say the same thing about Pickens. You only had one good year. Let me see it again. So I'm a franchise tag. You have a good year. I'm gonna go ahead and give you that extension. You know what I mean? So there's players that I would do that for, but it's a lot like Brees Hall. What are you franchise tagging him for? You know what you're getting out of him. You've had him for years. Let him go. He wants to go to play for a contender. Let him go.
Or play for someone that's gonna pay him more money, but that might not happen. So
I don't even think Brees is gonna get big money on the open market. I think he'll get fairly enough to come and play for a team, and he might even get a prove it deal.
mm,
Come play for me for a year. If you do great, I'll bust it open for you next year.
right.
Shit,
Speaking
even
so
Saquon. Look at that Saquon deal. Saquon came there for what, 12, 11 million, 12 million. As soon as they won the Super Bowl, he got like 18 or some shit like that, 16.
yeah, it was an extra 2 years extension,
Yeah,
probably another 9 to 10 mil.
Yeah,
Um,
so there's certain players I agree with the tag. You want to see if they're gonna do it again, and then there's certain players just let them go, bro. What are you holding on to them for? Let them roll.
they don't want that situation like Saquon. Go somewhere else and win the
But
Super Bowl.
it's inevitable.
Speaking of ineligible, it's going to happen. It's
March
going to happen.
1st.
They
He's
actually,
out of there March
you,
1st.
you said March 1st. They said March 11th.
I mean March 11th, not
Okay,
first, March
okay.
11th.
March 11th.
Because March 11th is the tampering. The tamper when free agents can tamper, and then
Okay.
March 13th the season actually starts, and players can get signed. So March 11th is the legal tampering period.
This was a roller coaster of fuckery with him.
This was stupidity, and it wasn't. It's not his fault. It has
Oh
nothing to
no.
do with him in general. It was a stupid team idea. If you knew you was gonna draft Penix, you should have drafted Penix and spent that all that money that you spent on him to build a team around Penix. Like you could
Right.
have really put a monster squad around Penix, but you didn't want to start him as a young player, as a rookie, I guess. And you brought in Cousins. Cousins did fairly well his first year, and then he got benched. Well, fairly well his first few games,
There you go.
and then he got benched for Penix anyway. So
Yeah.
y'all could have saved, like, where are your talent evaluators? Where are the people that make the decisions? Because this was a stupid decision to overpay him for 4 years
I
and
don't.
then cut him.
I don't like. I didn't understand it. Like, all right, cool. He got at first. I like, all right, bet. And then, like you said, they drafted Penix. And then, like he started, and he did. He looked good. Like I think was it Monday night or Sunday night? I know it was a primetime game.
He
He threw
played the
for 500
Eagles.
yards, and they went
He
over
got busy.
overtime.
I was against the Eagles.
Right. So he was great until I think it was one game he threw like 3 interceptions. Like, oh, that's enough. We
I
know what's gonna
think
happen
if
after this.
Cousins, I think if Cousins would have played better, he would have won. But you got to remember, he was also coming off an injury. So it wasn't even like he was coming off a healthy season and then you brought him in and paid him all that money. You paid him all that money coming off of, what was it, an ACL tear or an Achilles? One of the two. But you
One,
paid him all that money coming off of a leg injury. And your legs, your arms don't really mean shit when it comes to throwing. Your legs is where you're getting your strength from and where you're getting your direction from. So he wasn't ready, and then this year he didn't really play great either. So the big question right now, what they asking is he going to be a star? Is he still a QB1?
mm,
Like, what team is he going to go to and be the QB1? He could probably go back to the Vikings and fight for that job, and they loved him there. They just couldn't afford him, or they didn't want to afford him.
I mean, if
Um,
he go back there, we gonna
He's
get.
taking a price. He's taking a pay cut no matter where he
Yeah,
goes.
yeah,
But
yeah.
the motherfucker's probably the richest quarterback ever to play football
Bro,
with all the guaranteed money he's gotten over the years. So I don't think he really cares. He just want to go somewhere and try to start.
the I'm still on the line from Cam Newton. You the richest quarterback that just hold a clipboard.
He's up there, bro.
You-
He's cashing in.
and to steal your line, I would like that. I would like that.
I would love that for me if I was him. I wouldn't be fighting for no starting job and I'm getting 180 million to chill
Hell
in
no,
the A. In the A, I'm gonna give me some soul food. I ain't worried about you motherfuckers. If y'all win, y'all
bro.
win.
There's a restaurant not that far from that stadium. I
I'm
know
going
you
to
get
Patty
some good soul
LaBelle.
food,
What? I'm going to get me some food. I ain't thinking about y'all.
man. We'll find out. March 11th, we'll find out about Kirk Cousins if he's gonna he's gonna get released. But
Yo,
where is he going?
it's things are about to ramp up in the next week or so, bro. It's gonna be a lot of people getting cut and released.
Ooh, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Shout out to Buffalo, their new stadium. So we witnessed the last game at their home, but now they're gonna have a new stadium called Highmark Stadium. I don't
Hey,
know what.
that's my insurance company.
Oh shit! But that ain't gonna make you a Buffalo fan. So chill out.
Highmark getting money.
They gonna probably get big money. It's
What's it
Combine Week.
called? Yo, the Bears are supposed to be moving to Indiana.
I was gonna do that, but I want to get more
Yeah, I don't
information.
know if it's finalized yet, but
Right.
that would be disgusting because the Bears fans will be so
No,
tight.
it's right there on the borderline.
It's right next to it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
right on the borderline. But again, I want to get more information before I start talking about that because, like, if that happens, bro, is they gonna be still called Chicago?
bro, I am so ready for this goddamn combine to start. I mean, the New York Giants play in Jersey.
Well, yeah.
The San Francisco 49ers playing Santa Clara. They're going to keep the name. They can't change the name. There's too much merchandise involved.
I'm about to say shit. The Cowboys playing Arlington, so it's.
They're going to still be the Chicago Bears. They ain't changing that.
I mean, Indiana will have, of course, Indianapolis, and now the Chicago Bears in their state, though. That's wild work from a team that didn't. From a team that when I was born they didn't have a team. So now they got two teams in their state, which is crazy. Right to what I was saying, the NFL Combine is this week. Oh,
You know what? The part that I love about the combine is like the coaches meetings. It's like the owners meetings. I mean,
yeah, yeah.
because that's when all the deals start getting done. That's how you the what they that's when all the sound bites come out. Like earlier today, the new GM for the Dolphins was talking about trading Tua. He said everything's on the table. We want to have the best quarterback room for competition and all this other shit. Yeah, Tua, you out of there, brother. Oh,
You
we liked what we saw out of Quentin Ewers. Like
really?
Tua, you done.
Oh shit!
You done. They
That's
might
crazy.
pull a Denver. They might pull a Denver and cut you because they're not paying Ewers nothing. He's a fifth round pick. They could
Mm-hmm.
start him in a rebuild year because next year's draft class is going to be way better than this one. As far as quarterbacks go.
Speaking of quarterbacks, quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, all the positions on this combine. Who do you think? Or are we gonna have a surprise? It's about, you know how they do in the combine. Someone have an outstanding performance, and all of a sudden that changed their draft pick
All right,
position.
my number one riser, if he throws, is gonna be Klubnik, the quarterback. Where do you play? Clemson. Think he played Clemson. Klubnik. I think he dropped he dropped a lot, but he was good. He's got size, he's got the arm, he's got mobility. He was good year before last. He balled out.
Okay.
He just didn't. He just I don't know what it was. You know, you change coaches, you change. You lose people to the draft, you just fall off a little bit. But he was good, and I think he'll rise a little bit. And it's But the thing I hate about the combine now, see, before the combine was like playing. The combine is now the new bowl game, where you go you might show up. You like half these dudes just go in there to do the interviews with the teams. They don't then do the physical. They don't do nothing else while they there. They
uh,
walk around and smile and cheer everybody else on and do a million interviews and shit. That's it.
AKA what Shador did last year.
Yeah, exactly. Walk around with a big chain on looking silly and don't go out there and showcase your talent. And then they go to their pro day where they can control everything and they want to show off at their pro day and all that. I want to do it at the combine. I want to see you at the combine.
Yeah, like you
Combine
gonna have
where everybody's watching.
you have all 32, possibly all 32 representatives of that team, owners, scouts, probably both of them there. You want to show off because again, that as we've seen, you don't show up at the combine, your draft status drop. That's the only excuse that you could give me, but common sense would tell me it was more than that with Shador. But he was not the only one that missed out in the combine and didn't do shit. Right. So we might have that shit this
No,
year.
I don't think what Hunter didn't do nothing either at the
That's what I'm
combine
saying. Like
last year.
he was not the only one, but this year I think we're gonna have the same situation.
But you know what though? I ain't gonna hold you. I like it's a double-edged sword because them not participating takes the spotlight off of them and puts it on these other players whose names we didn't even know
Mm-hmm.
that
Mm-hmm.
show up and show out. You
Right.
know, they have but then you get the clownies of the world that have the best combine you've ever seen in your life, and then they go out there and do nothing. They're a
Well,
dud for their entire career.
you and I know it was not the combine. It was a bowl game. That one play. That one play that us Michigan
Yeah,
fans
he
do not
got
like.
one great play against my running back. He blew him up in the backfield, and they
Yeah.
replayed that every day, all day for the
Yeah.
next 10 years.
Still do this day, and that's what got undrafted. It was not the combine, like honestly. But some people, especially if your 40 is in that 4.2 area, oh, you getting looked at. Oh, what position you play? Corner? You my returner. Let's just put it like that. You my returner. And don't be a running back with that. You better if you're a running back with a 4.2, maybe no, I'm gonna say 4.4 and faster, you better know how to catch. Cause
Man,
you got
every
that
year we get that one player that runs a 4.2, and everybody like look at that kid Golden. Golden didn't do shit in college in terms of what he did production wise at Texas. That speed at the combine is what got him drafted in the first round by the Packers. He
mm,
wasn't even a player I would have drafted if I was the Packers because you need a number one receiver and you go get a little guy that's just fast.
just fast. You will put him in the slot. That's
Oh,
all you do is slot.
Speaking of Travis Hunter, he's gonna be doing 80% at cornerback next year, and only a handful of plays on the offense. They're gonna put him at corner predominantly.
I think that's a smart move.
I agree.
I think that's a smart move. And that's his compared to his receiving.
He did start to take off at receiver once they started giving him the ball more. But now that they got Jacoby Myers and they really like him, I don't know. Joe Mixon is expected to be released from the Texans, but we saw
Yeah,
that come. He was out for the season with an
yeah.
undisclosed foot injury, which, from my sources, are telling me he got shot in the foot.
Oh, he cheddar balled himself, or someone did
But we ain't gonna put it out there officially. My sources
it.
are telling me he got shot in the foot, and that's why he missed the season.
Joe,
But, I
Joe.
mean, it's all types of speculations. Cause remember, there was a report that he pulled a gun on a kid that was on his grass or some weird shit. This could have been retaliation for that. Or maybe he shot himself trying to put his gun back in his pants.
Oh my
But
goodness,
from what I'm hearing, that it's pretty much he definitely got shot in his foot. They just ain't putting it out there. And the only reason you don't put it out there most of the time is if they did it themselves.
bro. You got. You already on like when you came in the league, you already had shit on you when you
Had a
came in the
lot of
league.
baggage.
A lot
You
of it.
had we had charges.
You
You
added
came in the
more
league
shit.
with charges.
That's another thing with these combines too. Like, especially those that got baggage. Like, all right, you can do good these combines, but if that baggage is over, like, is way, way over what the hell you did on the combine, it's gonna fuck you down on your spot, your draft pick. It depends. It depends. Sometimes it depends how good you are. I don't know, especially now. But good luck to y'all. We're gonna talk more about that next week. Ha. Which new head coach will have the most success their first season at a new place? They already got us as a Giant fans. They got us seven wins over and under. So
I think y'all won 4 this year, so I think y'all will double that next year.
that's what
I
I'm
think
thinking.
y'all will double, maybe a little more than double, maybe 9 wins or so, which would still be a successful year
For the Giants, yeah.
compared to what you just did the last 2 or 3 years. I think that would be successful. It would show improvement and progress. That's what you want your first year. You're not thinking you're going to the Super Bowl your first year, even though you're hoping, but you're not expecting that.
I mean,
Um,
if anything happens for John Harbaugh, he's already doing wonders, like cleaning the house and changing the the whole atmosphere, like But if you're come on, Giant fans, listen to me. Don't say Super Bowl. Don't even say the 2 words Super Bowl. Don't say that.
I'm going with Jesse Minter. I'm going with Jesse Minter and the Baltimore Ravens. They have the most pieces in place
Yeah,
out of the teams that just got new head coaches. For me, they got the most pieces in place. You got a star top four quarterback,
you
which
got
is huge for any team.
you got your
Um,
MVP.
you got your running back, you got a quarterback. Your defense needs help, but you're the help on the defensive side.
Hmm.
Um, I think Baltimore with the right picks and the right free agency signings could be right back in the mix next year. This year was a lot of injuries and a lot of old niggas. Next year, I think they'll be able. Next year, I think they'll be able to fix that because I think like this year they probably gonna cut Marlon Humphreys, even though he's
Ooh,
been great for them. He just hasn't been good in the last couple of years, and he's been injury prone. So I think they let him go and bring in a new corner. It's a lot going on that I think they can fix.
I'm trying to think. Any other names that could? I probably have to agree with you on it.
You
I know
got
we got.
McCarthy. All right, so who was the 10 coaches? You got the Dolphins, not really. That's the defensive coordinator from the Packers, not so. You got Joe Brady, who's probably gonna do the same thing Buffalo been doing, get to the playoffs and lose. You
Mike,
got
Mike, Mike McCartney.
you got Mike McCarthy, you got John Harbaugh. I think John Harbaugh will do good. But like I said, in terms of going furthest and who's gonna be the most successful,
Yeah.
I think Mentor has the team that's already ready. They're
Eh.
already ready. They missed the playoffs last year, but I think they make the playoffs this year. I think the Steelers missed the playoffs for the first time, and they're gonna start talking about, damn, we should have never let your boy go. The Cardinals are gonna suck. The Raiders are gonna suck. They just don't have the team right now, and they're in divisions with just juggernauts all around them. You're not going to rebuild the team in the first year, and you got to go against Kansas City, Denver, and the Chargers. You're not going to rebuild the team in the first year, and you got to go against the
Hmm.
Eagles, the Cowboys, and the Redskins. You're not going to rebuild the team in the first year, and you got to go. You know what I mean? So they just got gauntlets that they got to get through.
I mean, I'm more confident us against Washington than
Well, that's depending on what they do in free agency, and it depends on which Jaden Daniels you're gonna get.
yeah,
If they fix that old line and stop him from getting beat the fuck up, he might get back to that MVP form again. Because they was damn near talking about him as MVP his first season. So
yeah.
if he gets back in there, don't sound like they bringing Debo back, but it do sound like they might trade or sign Ayuk. If they got Ayuk and Scary Terry,
Oh,
if they can keep him upright, that's going to be a problem.
sorry, if I'm thinking about it. How dare you? Speaking of free agencies, we're gonna get
Yeah,
into it.
buddy.
We're gonna get into it, but you see who's number one. You've been clowning it. You've been talking about this shit for the longest.
Bro,
Malik Willis.
I liked Malik Willis a lot in college, and then when he got to the pros, I think he just got drafted by the wrong team.
That team that got here. I was trying to get the Packers picture, but they gave me this one. What team will be a upgrade if they have him?
I'm gonna be honest. I think he goes to the Dolphins.
Dolphins?
I think he goes to the Dolphins if they get rid of.
They always call him when he's about to talk his shit. Um,
If they get rid of Tua, I see him going to the Dolphins.
but he, al-
I think
he goes,
the Steelers are going to be stupid and bring back Aaron Rodgers and see if him McCarthy can do something and want for 1 year. I think Penix is not going to lose his starting job as long as he's healthy. I think the Raiders are going to draft Mendoza. The
Mhm.
Giants love Jackson Dart. somebody's gonna go in there and be competition for JJ, but it sounds like they're going with familiar faces. Cause I keep hearing that they're thinking about trying to bring back Daniel Jones or Kirk Cousins. And the Broncos got Bo Nix. He's not going there.
He ain't going nowhere.
You know
No.
what I mean? I could see him, I could really see him going to the Dolphins.
Wow. Wow. I mean that he got what's homeboy name, the tight end? He
For which
he
team?
got him. He got Waddle.
Oh, for the
Dolphins.
Dolphins, yeah, you got Waddle, got A Shane at running back, who's a top four
He
running
can't
back
running
in the
back.
NBA and the NFL. They have a okay O line, and they got a couple pieces on defense, but that team is in a rebuild too. You're trying to get rid
Yeah.
of you're trying to get rid of Minka Fitzpatrick. You just got rid of Chubb. You just got rid of Tyreek. Waddle thinks he's getting traded, but I can't really see them trading him because what's the point? What's the reason? You just saved
Right.
all that money getting rid of Chubb, Minka, and Tyreek. So money ain't the issue except for the Tua situation. Because when they cut Tua or trade Tua, it's gonna count 99 million against the books for the first year.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be on the Broncos shit. They need something cheap at quarterback. So I really do think they give Ewers a try for a year
Mm.
because just to save them money.
So if they do that, why would you think they'll get Malik then?
They might, but Malik ain't gonna be. I don't see Malik getting big money unless it's a bidding war. Malik might get Sam Darnold money,
Ooh.
but the problem with Malik is Sam Darnold played a whole year. Malik only played 2 or 3 games.
Right.
You know what I mean? Sam Darnold had a bigger sample size, and that's what got him paid. He won 14 games. Malik played 2 or 3 games, and I don't think they won those games, but he had great numbers.
They didn't win one?
No,
No. No, because he
they
lost.
didn't win
Yeah.
those games that they played, that he played.
So these are it's actually a list on NFL on the NFL app is 100, the
Yeah,
top
they got the
100.
top 100 players.
Yeah, but this is only 25 of them, and some familiar names that we probably talked about twice on back-to-back seasons. Trey Hendrickson is up there, number
The
6.
only problem with him, he's coming off a back injury and he's a little older. So was he
Mm-hmm.
just faking the injury so he didn't have to play for that trash team? And he can still contribute to a team? Is he gonna come in asking for 30 million for 1 year? Like, there's a lot of things you
A
gotta
lot of
figure out with him.
conspiracies. A lot of
Yeah, and
conspiracies.
he's older. Like on this list, you got Jalen Phillips, who's younger than him as a pass rusher. You got Chubbs, who's younger than him. You got Owe, who's younger than him. Like, it's some options other than him if he comes in hot, asking for too much.
Right. Right. I mean, if around, bro, he's in his 30s. You're always looking for contenders right now. You're not even looking for
You
big
you you you
contracts.
want to be on your Dion shit. You want to be a mercenary. You
Yeah,
want to go do all 1 year deals. Give me 30 million for 1 year. I'll come in and get you 15 sacks.
it
I'll
is.
help you
And
get to
hell,
the play. I'll make some noise in the playoffs for you.
not even 15 sacks. Let's say I'll bring, since everybody loved that word pressure. I'll bring some pressure in there.
And he
And it happens.
absolutely will. Because remember, he hasn't had no help on the Bengals. It was just him. And he was still doing the numbers he was doing. So imagine if he go to a team like, of course, I'm going to say San Fran, but if he go to a team like the Bears, who got Sweat on one side, he could be on the other side. He
Ooh,
even go to a team like the Cowboys with that young boy they got on that time, Ezaruko or whatever his name is. He came on strong the end of the year. It's a
mhm.
lot of teams that need pass rush. Kansas City. There's so many teams that need pass rush, and I'm hearing y'all trying to shop Thibodeau behind closed doors.
Yeah, we've been saying that for I don't know a good year now, but I won't believe it till I see it.
I mean,
uh,
I give him a third round pick for him.
so with these names up here, though, um, that they might come back. We gonna talk about something else too. With these names up here, probably come back to the conversation. What we got next? I already talked about that one. We're back with this. This week we said we are gonna talk about the NFC and
We
AFC West.
yes, sir.
So we did AFC day proper last week. We go to the NFC West first with the defending NFC and NFL champions, the Seahawks. What the fuck they need in the draft or free agency?
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say running back, and I'm gonna say cornerback, and I'm gonna say number two receiver.
Definitely a number two receiver.
They
Definitely
definitely
number two
need a
receiver.
number two receiver, and they need because three of the top corners are free agents.
Even Kobe?
You're
Oh yeah,
not
Kobe
going, yeah,
is.
Kobe too. You're not gonna be able to afford all three of them.
Oh shit, Kobe is fucking free agent.
And then
Hmm.
Kenneth, you letting Kenneth Walker walk, which I don't disagree with. Even if he was the MVP, he's a one trick pony. He can't block and he can't
Can't
catch.
catch. I don't.
So
I had to say something about that because that's a lot of debates on other podcasts is about was he truly MVP. This is why I think I'm gonna say why he was truly MVP.
he's number two. The kicker was number one, but nobody's giving MVP to a kicker.
I mean, I'm why the fuck not? He
I don't
outscored
see
both
why
teams.
not. I would have given it to him, but that wasn't the spicy choice.
I get it. I get it. Walker was the reason why you got into those field goal range and stuff like that. But everybody, you gotta remember, if that dude didn't get hurt, we probably wouldn't send Walker that much in
Yeah,
Super Bowl.
Charbonnet would have got half them carries.
Yeah. So the Patriots, to me, their defense was not even about the running game. It was about getting pressure on Sam Darnold and make him mess up like they used to do when he was a Jet. But this ain't the same Sam Darnold. So they gave it to the running back. And now this is the second time, I think probably the second or third time, a Super Bowl MVP is a free agent directly after he won the Super Bowl MVP. So
Yep.
um, that's good luck to him. Let's go to the team. The team that was right behind them, the San Francisco 49ers. What do they need?
My first, so it's a toss up between center, left guard, and wide receiver. Because if you're getting rid of Ayuk and you're getting rid of Jawan Jennings, you're gonna need receivers because you can't count on Pearsall to stay healthy.
Mm,
So for me, receivers up there. But if we wasn't able to run the ball a lot this year like we normally do because the center was getting pushed around and the left guard was getting pushed around. So if I'm them, I'll probably go in free agency and shore up those two positions rather than drafting them.
mm.
Because remember, the Browns suck, but they had good pieces on their O line the last few years that didn't play up to their potential last year. So those pieces, like their entire O line from left guard, from left tackle to right tackle, is all free agents this year.
Oh wow.
I've never seen that before, but they're all free agents this year. So, like I said, if I'm the Niners, what I do is I fix that O line and I go get some receivers. Mike Evans, Tyreek Hill, but they need to get younger and faster. So I don't even know if they go that route.
Tyreek Hill in the 49 uniform.
That would be on the field healthy, him and McCaffrey at the same time, Kittle coming back. That would be insane.
It's insane.
All right, this is how I would fix the Niners. Mike Evans can still get separation because he's a bigger guy, so you can't jam him at the line. Mike
Mm,
Evans can get separation, and he was still having a good season before he got hurt with that in that offense. This
right.
offense, you don't have to work to get open. They scheme you open.
Okay.
So I think I would sign Mike Evans. I would sign Tyreek Hill, and I would draft the receiver in the first round. That's
Mm,
me. That's what I would do. Because then Mike Evans would take Juwan Jennings' place, which I think that I love Juwan Jennings, but I think that's an upgrade.
mm,
Even though he's older, Mike Evans can still play. I think Tyreek Hill healthy. is pretty much a complimentary Ayuk if he's healthy and still has his speed.
Mm.
And then you draft somebody for you to compete as that number one receiver. If you bring somebody in the first round, that means you don't have to worry about if Pearsall is healthy or not.
Ah,
That's just me. That's what I would do. I'd go and get the center Lindenbaum from the Ravens. If the Ravens don't re-sign him, make him the top paid center in the NFL. Um, and I either draft or I would either draft or sign a offensive tackle to play right guard, to play left guard, and
okay.
put him at left guard. So that way, when Trent leaves, you can just bump them out.
You really think they gonna let Trent go?
No, no, I don't mean if we release him this year. I mean if he once he retires because
Ah,
he's
got
39. He's about to be 40
got
next year.
Oh
You
man,
know what I
listen,
mean?
offensive
So
lines can play till they 50, bro.
yeah.
They can play
But
they 50.
he keeps having injuries. Like look at the playoff run. We had no Trent because he pulled a hamstring,
Ah.
chasing down the interception.
Because
You know what I
wanna
mean? He
wanna
keeps
fight.
getting hurt. Like every year he misses a few games. So you're gonna need somebody eventually.
Okay. Next team, another juggernaut,
The
the Rams.
Rams. The Rams need to start thinking about quarterback. 'Cause I think this is gonna be Stafford's last year.
It's definitely
I think
the
they
way he
need to
was
start
talking.
thinking quarterback. And even though he had a good season with them, I don't think they bring Devontae back. I think they draft somebody to replace Devontae because the money that he's supposed to get in terms of a cap hit is up there. So I don't know if you bring him back or just draft somebody.
Wow.
Devontae's still a great receiver, but he's not a number one anymore. He's older now.
Oh, so he's a complimentary receiver.
Yeah, Puka's your number one.
Now he could now. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, definitely. Um, but that means not like you say, he's still a good receiver. So
They don't
he
have a
should be
lot of
getting the help.
holes. They don't. Their secondary is suspect, but they don't have a lot of holes.
Mm. And we got to talk. We got to
I bring in a receiver no matter what because you put another great receiver with Puka and Devontae. What the fuck the defense gonna do?
yeah, because they just lost one. I think one of the receivers just retired.
Arizona needs everything. From what I'm hearing, they're gonna let they're gonna let Connors go.
yeah. I
I've
think it
been
was on that
hearing that a
video.
lot.
That
Yeah,
video. Yeah,
yeah, he's definitely a cap casualty.
that's
So
crazy.
he'll
I
probably
mean,
be gone.
business wise, I understand, but
I mean, you gotta think about it. If you haven't won anything with the team you gotta mix it up and do something.
yeah, yeah. But shit, start with the quarterback. Like that month.
That's the thing. Like everybody keeps saying they're gonna get rid of Kyler, but have they done it? Or have like I haven't seen his name in anything right now. I saw one thing talking about what could the Vikings do if they traded for Kyler. But that's like the only thing I've seen so far. Like, what team does Kyler go to if he's not there? Like, what team is really gonna jump out the window and say, "I want Kyler Murray"?
To be the starter.
Yeah,
I don't
he ain't
know.
going to the money he's gonna make if they trade him. They can't put him as a backup with that much money on the books. They gotta start him wherever he goes. So you
The
got
only team.
Minnesota, you got Miami, but do you want to go from Tua to Kyler? Like, is that an upgrade? Like right now, for a good quarterback, the Vikings is the number one destination because you got JJ, you got Addison,
Yeah,
you got weapons, and you
yeah.
got a head coach that's an offensive genius. So for any quarterback that wants a job, if you're a reclamation project and you're trying to get back into a number one position, I go to the 49ers because Purdy's gonna miss a couple of games every year, it looks like, and you'll be able. I mean, look at the jobs we've saved. Like we turned Sam Darnold into a quarterback, Mac Jones into a
Mac Jones about
starter.
to be. Yeah,
You
Mac
know what I
Jones.
mean? So I think if you want a job, these are the teams that you if you want to get back to QB1 status, these are the
Mm,
teams you go to. Like
wow.
what are the Jets gonna do? They have so many fucking holes. Like there's so many teams that got so many holes. The
Yeah.
Cardinals is one. Cardinals need receivers. They need running back. I'm not sold on Marvin Harrison Jr. Everybody acted like he was gonna reinvent the wheel at wide receiver position. He ain't really did shit since he been there.
Y'all,
Kyler,
y'all, 'cause all they
they
hear,
got
all they hear is Marvin
McBride at
Harris.
tight
They
end.
don't hear
That's
the
it.
junior part. They only hear Marvin Harris. They don't hear the junior part. They think that, oh, Marvin Harris, he'll be like his daddy. No, no. He's in college. He was in college. He was, but not in the pros. Like he'll show some life here and there, and then something happened. Like I don't know, but maybe it's a uniform. I don't know.
Mhm.
Maybe. Switch to the AFC side. We just called that division a juggernaut. So might as well start with their division champs, the Broncos. What do the Broncos need? I'm sorry, to me, nothing. They if Homeboy didn't get hurt, I'm telling you, they would have went to the Super Bowl.
I think they're gonna need receiver because it sounds like they're gonna release Cortland Sutton.
Or it's like from him, they're releasing him
Yeah,
from his Instagram. Like this, that was weird.
they got Pat, and I think from what I'm hearing, Greenlaw might be out too. Cause I think he only had a 1 year deal with them.
Oh! I'll take my shit back then.
Yeah, he might. I think. Don't get me started. I can find out real quick. But they don't need pass rush. That's for damn sure.
No, their secondary's good, definitely. So we just stick on the offensive side then. But no, it won't. I mean, you can find
I
some
don't
extra
like
help.
that one. I don't like that one guy.
Mr. Pass Interference.
Moss.
Yeah, Mr. Pass Interference. Well,
Yeah,
They found solution. Tape his hands.
something.
They go like, listen, you doing boxing training and you tape your
No,
hands.
Greenlaw signed it, but Greenlaw signed a 3 year deal with them.
Oh, nice. So he got what,
But
two
why
more
were
years
they saying that he could leave and go to the 49ers?
for a trade,
2025.
possibly a trade.
Oh, because
Giants.
for his contract, he made 6 million last year.
Mm-hmm.
This year he's making 10 million with a 4 million cap hit, with a 4 million dead money cap hit, and then 27 he's making 13 million with a 2 million cap hit,
Mm.
or dead money hit. I don't know why somebody told me that he could be a free agent this year. But their defense is solid. I like their defense. Um, I think they is so much left to be desired in the run game for them. Like Harvey looks like a better receiver than runner.
Mm-hmm.
Like they had a good run game when Dobbins was in there, but he can't stay healthy.
I just read something about him. Like I think the Broncos caught a break when it comes to his contract. Um, I gotta read more into that. Yeah, But Dobbins, the one thing about Dobbins that I like, it reminds me of the guy from the Rams, Williams. He could smell the end zone. Like
Yep.
yeah, he got like a nose for the end zone. So you want that, especially you with Sean Payton offense. You know his history of running backs. Like you don't just use them as running backs. Like you're gonna be that, aka Mr. Hall of Famer Roger Craig type back. You gonna get that 5 yard dump off, and you do the
Hmm.
rest. So, yeah, I don't think J.K. might be there for this season. I don't know about the following season. But they said they found something in his contract that helps the Broncos out. Um, who was next? Chargers. Yeah.
Chargers. I mean, but the Chargers' problem was injuries. Both their tackles got hurt. So they
Yeah.
get their tackles back, they'll be all right. Omarion Hampton came on a little bit at running back. I think they're gonna have to get a receiver. 'Cause I don't think they bring Keenan Allen back again. It looked like they found something at tight end.
Mm-hmm.
Um, who are their other receivers? They got McConkey and Johnson, and I think they just add another receiver to that. Defensively, they're gonna need pass rush, but I think Khalil Mack is a free agent. Khalil
Yeah,
Mack just needs to go to a team where he can be just a pass rush, like maybe go to the Eagles and just come off the bench on pass rush downs only. He'll
be
probably lead the league in sacks if he don't have to play every down.
be a what's the name Miller.
Yeah,
Just come off the bench on third down
just
passing
come
situation.
off the bench for passing situations. Something in long and third down.
Yep. Uh, who else? Oh, Kansas City. Kansas City.
Kansas City needs to figure out who's going to be their backup quarterback because they're going to need somebody good to keep this thing afloat until Mahomes is ready.
Yeah, we don't know what's the
But they
timetable on
they
his.
they need a bunch of shit too. They need pass rush. They need O line desperately. Um, they need defense. They need a corner opposite McDuffie, but McDuffie was getting torched this year.
So I mean, they might need two corners. Or no, you got. I mean, some people have a bad year and they bounce back.
Yeah, I think he just had a bad year.
Yeah, he'll bounce back. And we already talked about the Raiders. The Raiders need everything.
Raiders need everything except the coach.
It's no conversation there. They need everything. But Gino, you gotta go. You gotta
Yeah,
go.
Gino's gonna get cut.
Yeah, you gotta go. Uh, so I know way too early for division winners predictions, but let's give it a shot. NFC East.
NFC East. I gotta go with the Eagles until they're not.
It's so sad for me to say that, but
Yeah, I don't want to, but I have to because until they're not, they still got Saquon, they still got Brown, they still got Smith.
mhm.
They just got to fix that O line, and the defense plays solid. They still, well, I don't know if they're gonna have Vic Fangio. I don't really want to take the Eagles because their coaching staff, but right now, just they're the
By
default
default,
team.
by
Yeah,
default.
they're the default champs for that division.
Yeah, I mean, don't Cowboys. The Cowboys. If we're just talking football here, they got to figure out their identity again.
If
Uh,
they stay healthy, they could do some stuff. They don't, and they need a secondary desperately.
desperately. The Giants just rebuild. We're gonna see what they can do this year. Washington got to get over their injuries,
Yep.
so by default, the Eagles. In NFC North, can the Bears do it again?
No. Um, because you got to think about it. Like you always have that one team where the ball just bounced their way for that one season. Like Kansas City was winning all those one score games that one year.
Yeah,
That shit don't happen every year. It happens one time, one season. You get that type of shit happening.
right.
So the fact that they had that one season last year, I don't see them winning this division. I don't even know if they're gonna make the playoffs. I'm not as excited about them as everyone else is.
Ooh.
Because you
Ooh.
got to think about it, the Lions aren't gonna stay down. They're gonna get back up. The
Yeah,
Packers
they're playoff
aren't
ready.
gonna the Packers aren't going to be beat up and lose their quarterback for 2 or 3 games down the stretch, lose their best defensive player down the stretch. So you got to look at, and you got to look at the way that those teams played the Bears. The Packers should have beat the Bears twice. Bears had to come back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The Lions destroyed the Bears one game, like
Hmm.
absolutely destroyed them one game. So for me, I think the Lions bounce back and reclaim that division.
Healthy Lions.
Yeah,
Yeah. I would, if not the Lions, I was gonna say Green Bay. Um,
yeah. I'm going Lions or Green Bay, but I give the Lions a slight edge.
Slight edge, especially how it was last year between those two.
Mhm.
Packers beat them the first week, and then the Lions destroyed them. It's a difference. You beat them for week one, but they destroyed you on the rematch. So, uh, who else we got? The South. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. NFC South.
NFC South. I'm going back to the Bucks. They had a lot of injuries at the receiver position for most of the season. If they stay healthy, even without Mike Evans, they got McMillan, they got Ibuka, and they got Galladay. I mean Godwin.
Yeah,
Godwin.
Godwin. I mean, if that's another one, Ibuka. If he didn't get that hamstring,
He's going to be their number one. You got
yeah,
McMillan who can play, and you got Godwin still there who's coming off an injury. He'll be fully healthy this season.
and Bucky coming off the back out the
Yeah,
backfield.
Bucky out the backfield. The O line played good last year, so I'm not. Their O line was banged up last year, so I'm not counting them out at all. Especially when you look around the rest of that division.
Yeah, I'm definitely not going to see a replay for the a losing record in that division. But one thing I'm not going to say this that they're going to win the division, but I'm going to say they're going to fight. Let's put it like that. I'm going to see the Saints going to fight.
I like this. I like the Saints' upside.
Yeah, yeah.
I like their upside,
They
but I
they
think
they
they're gonna
fought.
lose. I think they're gonna lose a lot. This, I'm not games, but personnel. Because
Oh,
remember, Honey Badger retired, so he didn't have to play for a rebuild team. Cam Jordan is gone.
officially?
The line, but no, he will be gone. They
Oh,
either
okay.
gonna cut. He's not playing for them next year.
Oh,
Um, Davis, the Mario Davis, the linebacker, he's not. They're not bringing him back. I'm almost positive from my sources that they're gonna release Alvin Kamara.
I was just about to ask that. Like, Alvin Kamara, is he a Saint
Yeah,
next year?
I think they're gonna. I think they're gonna build around the quarterback and Olave.
I would say I think they found a nice running back last year though. He showed.
But he ended up getting hurt too.
Oh damn, that's damn.
He ended up getting hurt too. They brought him in to be Kamara's replacement. But running backs is so easy to draft these days.
It's sad. We're going to the West. I already know your decision. But you might as well say it.
What the NFC was?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Is the 49ers well, let's see, they was one win away from winning division last year?
I think it'll either be the 49ers or the Rams.
Yeah, I don't see the Seahawks repeating this one.
You lost your offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, you just lost a lot of coaches and you're gonna lose players once free agency starts. So
Yeah.
I don't think you just bounce back that the next year from that. So I'm gonna go 49ers or the Rams. And the Super Bowl is at the Rams next year. So definitely those are the teams that play there the most. So I think it's gonna be one of those teams to win this division.
There you go. That's motivation for the Rams. As
And then the Niners will be healthy. The Niners usually win division games when they're healthy. Like they usually sweep the Cardinals whether they're healthy or not. They usually sweep the Seahawks. This year was an anomaly, and
mm,
they either sweep or split with the Rams every year.
mm. Let's switch to the AFC. AFC East. I don't see the Patriots.
I think Buffalo regains control.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean we just said about the Jets and Dolphins that but I think Buffalo new home, but they did not like being second best in that division. So
Yeah,
I see a fight going on there. Um, the AFC North.
I'm
I see.
going Jags.
Oh,
Oh, the North.
no,
I'm going. I think Baltimore comes back.
yeah,
But
Baltimore.
it depends on what happens with the Bengals defense because you're going to have a healthy Joe Burrow, healthy Chase, healthy Higgins. That offense is impossible to stop.
Yeah, yeah. But like you just said, the defense. And I don't see no changes in defense. I don't even see no effort. And usually they make some moves right now.
They could turn around and use every draft pick they got on defense. I
Mm.
remember I told you that one kid wasn't going to do shit that they drafted at D. Did I not call? Did I
Oh,
call that or did I
oh,
not call
the
that?
guy that wanted to go back to college.
Yeah, didn't I call that shit? Nothing.
How the fuck you did that?
I
Got
don't think he
four
had. I don't think
sacks.
he had a sack.
Probably not. He had only 4 sacks his whole college career. So
And it took
uh
him 4 years to get that.
we're going to the now we go to the South. You said you want the
I
Jaguars.
think the Jaguars got it. I have no faith in CJ Stroud right now.
Oh, we will get to that. That is the question. I'm Either Jaguars or the Colts. If the
Colts
Colts,
don't know who the quarterback gonna be. Now, if they bring in somebody like Willis, I might change my mind.
as long as there's a guy, a running back there, that if y'all can start him off like y'all did last year, they always got shot. They got shot. Mr. Taylor. Oh, and the West. Damn. I don't know because Mahomes ain't gonna be back. It's like what? Probably.
I think Denver
educated guess.
control. I think Denver might have the West for now.
Yeah, because Mahomes, there's no timetable on Mahomes. He probably come back like week 6.
They got too many holes on that O line and that defense.
Oh man,
Nobody.
that might
Like
be
I'm
next
not.
week. That might be next week's question. Have we finally see the end of the
Oh no,
Chiefs?
no, Mahomes ain't done.
Okay. Well, you said the
Mahomes,
Broncos.
cause remember it was a couple years where Brady and them didn't make it to the Super Bowl and had to let somebody else get it for a little while. Then they came back, won a few more.
Right.
So you just expect him because he's so good to just keep doing it over and over again.
And also, we gotta know what are we getting a different Mahomes after this injury? That was his. I think that was his his plant leg when he planted.
Yeah, we got to see all that how he comes back, the team around him. But
Yeah,
I think they'll go out their way to give him a better O line.
they need to. They need to. He's not getting younger, so all that moving around ain't gonna be what it used to be. And that's the predictions. I told you we'll get to it. Is CJ a bust?
I don't know.
Ah,
I think he jumped out the window. Nobody saw him coming his rookie year. He surprised a lot of people, and we gave him a lot of props. And maybe it went to his head. Who the fuck knows? But he ain't been the same quarterback since. Like he's holding the offense back half the time. It's not just they don't have a good O line. That's always been a problem for them. And they don't have a great running game. But you got Nico Collins. You done drafted 20 receivers. You got you got a sturdy tight end, a certified tight end.
Mhm.
Like he should be doing numbers. He should 4,000, 5,000 yards.
Ah, with the exception of that playoff game, which 100% he's taking blame for that. He ain't have his weapons. Nico didn't play that game.
Nico didn't play that game, but Nico played the season.
Kind of.
And then he was out and missed like 3 or 4 games with a concussion.
Yeah. I say this, and you probably know where I'm going with this. Ever since you tried to son Williams,
Caleb
you have not
Williams.
been playing like we saw those first 2 seasons. Dude, the throws was pretty. The on accurate, like beautiful. You made smart decisions, but
You know what I think? I think he needs a system that's built for him. Like when Shanahan was coaching, was the offensive coordinator, and RG3 came in, he built the system around RG3. He didn't tell RG3 just go out there and play in this system. He built one around him, his legs,
mm,
even though that's how he got hurt. But he built it around him and Alfred, whatever his name was, the running back. But he
yeah, I know
built
he's on.
Alfred Morris maybe,
Yeah,
but
Morris.
he
Yeah.
built this system around their play style and what they were good at. I think they need to build a system around CJ Stroud because CJ Stroud he's shown flashes like that game where they played the Ravens when the Ravens was missing all their players, and even the game he played the 49ers when they beat us. He showed some things in those games
Hmm.
where it's hard to say, all right, he's a total bust. He just got to get it done on the field.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put in that list, but we do got a list for that's on coming up in a few about bust, but it's not quarterbacks. It's not quarterbacks. But nah. Uh, will JJ keep his job next year if they bring someone in?
No,
I don't see it. Jay, I love you. You're a Michigan
He had that
Wolverine,
he had
but
that one amazing game against Dallas, but you haven't seen anything consistent out of him yet.
no, I'll see now. You say Dallas, I say at least 2-3 games you look good, but again, 2-3 games is pretty much all we've seen from you. You have not played that many games. He hasn't played.
His
Like,
injuries is his biggest problem. You can't stay on the field to get better.
your health, and I guess you could say the your if we watching film on you, we don't have enough film to study you for on
But
your pro.
this, but my thing with JJ with that we keep forgetting, he beat out Sam Darnold for that number one job before he got hurt. He actually beat Sam Darnold out for that job, even though Sam Darnold went on to have an amazing season. He beat him for that job.
I thought he already had a job.
He beat Sam Darnold for that job. They was in camp competing.
Oh. So this time he's not beating whoever they bring in.
It depends on who they bring in, but I don't see them bringing in a bum. I see them bringing in real competition for him.
Hmm. We saw if we saw the top 25, I did see Daniel Jones up there, and we did talk about um
I think I could see Jones, Cousin, Willis, Murray. I could see all of them being candidates for this job.
Murray in a Vikings uniform. Before I go to this last pick, I did forget one pick. I'm going to talk about it now. I'm gonna remove this pick, and I forgot it. That's my fault. Teddy Bridgewater got
Oh
a
yeah,
bill passed, which is I applaud that dude. First of all, we did talk about it when it happened, when he was helping his high school players with the food and transportation and stuff like that. Now today, well, not today, but when it happened, it was like last week or something. Teddy Bridgewater got a bill passed where coaches are allowed to help their players with financial, like transportation, food, give them was it 15?
15,000.
15,000 to spend, and they must show proof of that spending. If the money goes down, it must have receipts to show that it went to the students. Shout out to Teddy. Shout out to Teddy because you know how hard it is to after they suspended you for that to get that bill reversed, and now that you just help not just your team, but you help the whole state of Florida, which possibly you already know how it goes. If it happens in one state, it's gonna start moving to the next state and states after that. So shout out to Teddy Bridgewater, and he's still playing,
Yes or no? He was the Bucks backup,
bro. He's
but
still
he was a high
playing
school coach before that.
and using his NFL money. Yeah, I don't know what. Shout out to him. I wish I had the picture up here, but I lost it. And now, for the last thing we're going to talk about today, wide receiver. Worst wide receiver draft in the first round since 2020. Ah, they got Traylon Burke.
He was horrible with Tennessee. Always hurt, always hurt, always hurt. Didn't play good when he wasn't hurt. Then he looked like an actual receiver with the Redskins last year.
That's
After
crazy.
after they cut him,
That's crazy. Who's that? Jalen Rager.
Jalen
Rager.
Rager. Oh my gosh, they passed up on Justin Jefferson to draft Jalen Rager.
Don't he got Super Bowl ring though?
No.
No, he did. He played the Super Bowl. He just didn't get Super Bowl ring. Speaking of somebody who got Super Bowl ring, but I
Well, I
this
don't know if he does or not, but he's trash.
uh, Tony Kadarius
That's
Tony.
that's your boy.
He got Super ring, but I go blame half on him, half on the Giants.
Yeah,
Half because he didn't take it seriously as we found out when we got to Kansas City.
yeah.
He didn't take it seriously.
Ruggs only on this list because of that, because of his legal issues.
Yeah,
He was playing great before that happened.
yeah. Uh,
Dotson's definitely a bust.
Whew. Oh, the name you just said earlier, Matt Golden.
Yeah, Golden did. He was
Wow.
banged up half the season. Other half, he did not look good.
Is this fair, Ricky Purcell? Is that fair?
Always hurt. When he's on the field, he's just a monster, but he's always hurt.
So most of this list probably is because they was hurt. Because Leggett is up here, and when he's on the field, well, no, I'm gonna tell you that back. He had one game. He was out. Like he was the guy. He was the
You
guy.
know, yeah, but it's so far and in between with him.
Yeah.
Bateman's always hurt, always hurt.
Our friend
And they
Jerry
got a
Judy.
rush. Yeah, this bitch ass nigga.
Jerry
They
Judy.
just talking about him with the Broncos though. They're not talking about him now. He's
No,
better, but he's still trash.
I say one season don't erase. We said that
Johnson,
enough.
Johnston,
Justin.
he just had one
That's
good
the man.
season.
That's when they always drop the passes.
Yep.
Oh,
Except for this year. This year was his first year catching the ball.
wow. You put some glue, some stick 'em on your hands, huh? And we just said Marvin Harrison Jr. Is this fair? Is this fair to say?
Shit, why not?
Uh,
What's he doing?
he was hurt
He
last year.
should. That's the point. If we're gonna talk about Pearsall being hurt, gotta talk about him too.
All right.
Because at least the first four games of the season, Pearsall was leading the NFL in receiving yards. So you know he can do it. It's just that he keep getting hurt.
Hmm. No, the first time he got hurt was not his fault.
Yeah, the first time he got boomed over a watch.
Yeah, so
That's a little different.
the fact that he's coming back on the field playing, that's come on. We got to notch that up a little
They
bit.
should have gave him honorary comeback player of the year for that.
Something honor him with something like, listen, here's a video tribute for what you had done, something like that. But you already know what it is. That's all I got for this week, brother.
Hey, we did our job.
Yes, sir. Oh wait, no, wrong one. Oh no, wrong one. There it is. It's not. It is ending soon though, brother. Final thoughts. What you got? What you got going?
Man, I can't wait to watch this combine, see these kids get out there and do their thing. That's one of my favorite parts of the season, to watch them in the combine, the 40 times, the drills, everything.
Hey,
So
I gotta
I'm
see
really
that.
looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to some NBA now that the NFL season's over. And I'm looking forward to seeing who's going to get cut in the NFL this week and next week.
Yeah, I would say between this week and next week should be cut season.
This should be going crazy.
Then March,
And there's going to be
our phones
people.
gonna be binging because my NFL app is about to go fucking crazy with all these free agencies. I
Yep,
thought baseball was something. NFL free agency is gonna be nuts.
I can't wait.
Nuts.
It's Christmas for me. Free agency and NFL is my Christmas season.
It's Christmas season for you. Is for me. It brings bad memories. So that's all I'm gonna say. Bad memories. Saquon, green jersey. Damn
My
it.
man.
But you already know what it is. Episode 75. We are 25 episodes away from 100. Next week. Yes, I'm not taking no breaks off. We not taking no break. We're gonna
At
keep on
all.
doing this. The wheels fall off. Brother, appreciate you.
Absolutely.
You already know my phone's always on, so I know you're gonna text me something happening tonight.
1,000 messages.
1,000 messages. I got you later, brother.
All right, brother. No way.
Yes, sir. And that's my brother. And this is for me. I am out. Again, you can check us out on these socials. I got the socials right here. Hold on, let me show you. I'm fancy right now. On Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, at Enforcer H4L. On YouTube, you can go at Mr. Attention Getter. Facebook, the headline would say Mr. Attention Getter. And I don't know why Twitch is up here twice, but Mr. Underline Attention Underline Getter. If you on TikTok, it is Enforcer H4L. But that is all I got for you today. Again, this is the end of episode 74. episode 75 next Tuesday, same time, 4 o'clock Eastern. Thank you, TikTok. I got 4,000 likes on the dot. Appreciate y'all. I must say good day to y'all. So peace. And for y'all here, I want to say good day. Other things. We are going to have Wolfpack Wrestling podcast tomorrow, 8 o'clock. Hopefully not ish, but 8 o'clock on all social media platforms. Sunday on Twitch, exclusive to Twitch, wrestling replays. I might do one tonight just for the shits and giggles because I'm bored. And Sunday night, hashtag Hills for Life Wrestling Podcast, where you hear me and my boys do our thing as we do every Sunday. That is Mr. Team Bring It, Wildcard Chris, the Beast himself, Ziggy the Beast, goddamn best producer. Mid South, the light skinned Gaijin, and myself. And whenever he feel comfortable to come back on, my tag team partner, T.O. Mr. DJ Red Flags. Other than that, shout out to all y'all. Keep watching sports. And I'm out. Peace.